Have you ever wondered what the world looks like through your dog's eyes? We've all heard the myth that they see only in black and white, a belief that recent studies have debunked. However, it doesn't change the fact that our furry friends perceive colors and movements very differently from us humans. In this video, we're going to talk about the peculiarities of canine vision and how you can use this knowledge to build a stronger bond with your canine companions. You will also discover if your beloved dogs have any genetic vision issues that you should be concerned about. But first, how much do dogs actually rely on their vision? Some might say that dogs see the world through their noses, since their sense of smell is so powerful that they can detect a teaspoon of sugar in 1 million gallons of water, which is roughly equivalent to 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Their next strongest sensory ability is their incredible ability to detect frequencies up to 65,000 hertz, which means they can hear sounds completely inaudible to us, like the faint footsteps of a mouse on the grass. But what about their vision? How much do our furry friends actually depend on it? And how similar is it to human vision? Dogs and humans have a similar eye positioning, and the size of their eyes in relation to their heads is also quite similar. This makes dogs more similar to us than to other animals like horses, birds, or insects. Still, researchers have discovered some fascinating differences in the quality of a dog's vision compared to humans. Let's clear this up once and for all. What colors can dogs actually see? In general, there are 2 types of light receptors in the eyes: cones and rods. Humans have 3 types of cone cells in their eyes, each sensitive to different wavelengths of light: red, blue, and green. This vision allows us to see a wide range of colors, including the vibrant hues that make our world so colorful. However, dogs have only 2 types of cone cells, which means they don't perceive the world in the vibrant colors that we do. For example, they don't notice the difference in the various shades of green that we so enjoy. And that bright red ball you're throwing to them probably looks more like a shade of brown or gray. Interestingly, many dog accessories are made in exactly the colors that dogs cannot distinguish at all: green, red, pink, and purple. These are designed to catch our attention, not our dogs. So, what colors can our furry friends actually see? Recent studies suggest that surprisingly, they see well blue and yellow. So next time you choose a toy or accessory for your dog, go for shades of blue or yellow, as those colors stand out more to them, making playtime more exciting and engaging from a canine perspective. While dogs might not see a rainbow the way we humans do, they have a unique way of differentiating certain shades of colors. In an interesting study, researchers presented dogs with 3 panels of light, 2 of the same color and 1 of a different color. They trained the dogs to choose the panels with the different color, rewarding them with treats. Through this experiment, it was found that dogs can reliably distinguish between different color shades. For example, they won't confuse a light yellow object with a dark yellow one. Unlike cones, rods, the other type of light receptor, are more abundant in dogs' eyes than in human eyes. A higher concentration of rods in their eyes gives dogs a remarkable ability to differentiate between various shades of gray. In another study, researchers tested dogs by showing them images on screens, gradually changing the shades of gray. The dogs were able to distinguish even the most subtle differences in shades, just like us, who can recognize a friend in a low-light environment. And here's a fun tip. When playing hide-and-seek with your dog inside the house, try hiding in an area with several shades of gray if possible, like near a gray couch or on a patterned rug. It will be a fun challenge for them to use their gray detection skills to find you. Another interesting fact: gray vision helps dogs tremendously in low-light conditions, like during dawn or dusk, making them excellent companions for nighttime walks. This is due to a special layer in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum, which acts like a mirror, reflecting light in the back of their eyes. Ever noticed your dog's glowing eyes in your night photos? That's the tapetum lucidum in action. When it comes to visual acuity, or sharpness of vision, dogs have only about 20% of the visual acuity that humans have. This means that what we see clearly, they see more like a blurry image. Think of it like this. If a human can clearly read the letters on an eye chart from 6 meters away, a dog would need to be only 1 meter away to see the same level of detail. Their world is a little like looking through a lens that's not quite focused. But why is this the case? It all comes down to survival. Over the years, dogs' vision has adapted to be more efficient at detecting motion and seeing in low light rather than focusing on fine details. For example, if your dog doesn't immediately recognize you from a distance, it's not because they're ignoring you, but because they might not be able to see you clearly until you're closer. Now, let's discover the incredible ability dogs have to detect motion. Scientists have tested dogs' ability to distinguish between objects at various distances, and found that dogs are much better at noticing moving objects than stationary ones, especially at a distance. This skill dates back to their hunting days, when identifying and tracking the subtle movements of prey was crucial for survival. So, if your dog suddenly starts running after something, it could be that they've detected a rat or another small animal that our human eyes wouldn't have noticed. And how can we use this knowledge to create a better bond with our furry friends? When playing or training your dog, use large moving toys, as they're much more likely to catch your dog's attention than small or stationary ones. Also use toys that move unpredictably. This will stimulate your dog's natural hunting instincts and keep them engaged during playtime. If you've made it this far, you're probably enjoying the video. So I ask that you subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up on the video. That way, whenever I post a new video, you will be notified. Have you heard that the quality of a dog's vision can vary significantly between different dog breeds? This is a fascinating aspect that often goes unnoticed. For example, breeds like Greyhounds and Siberian Huskies, known for their speed and endurance, typically have better long-distance vision. This trait was crucial for their ancestral roles in hunting and sledding, where spotting objects from a distance was essential. Another example is the Border Collie, which has excellent visual acuity, especially for moving objects, which is essential for tracking and herding animals. Labradors and Golden Retrievers, popular for their roles in hunting and as service dogs, also exhibit impressive long-distance vision. On the other hand, breeds like Pugs and Bulldogs, with their shorter snouts and more forward-facing eyes, may have a wider field of vision up close but are more prone to nearsightedness. The reason behind the predisposition of certain dog breeds to nearsightedness isn't entirely clear, but it's believed to be related to the specific tasks and environments these breeds were historically developed for. Breeds like German Shepherds, famous for their roles in the police and military, possess a remarkable balance of both long and short-distance vision. Their eyes are skilled at following moving objects quickly, which is crucial in high-risk situations like search and rescue operations or tracking. Rottweilers, historically trained as guard dogs to detect potential threats or changes in their immediate environment, may place more emphasis on near-vision acuity. So, what's the trick for dog owners? If you have a breed prone to nearsightedness, make sure the play area is well lit and that toys are large and close enough for them to see clearly. For breeds with better long-distance vision, engage them in activities that involve locating or fetching objects at a distance. This understanding can help you tailor your interactions, making your dog's everyday life and playtime much more enjoyable. And did you know that your dog might love you so much that they might consider you as their mother? In this video here on the screen, I talk about 10 signs that your dog sees you as their mother. Click on the screen and continue with me on the amazing world of dogs.